Buongiorno from Italy, another day in Bologna. So what are we doing today? We saw the Natural Philosopher Museum, we loved it. But now we're off to get some brunch, which is something very hard to find in Italy. It's not something they do. You usually have a sweet breakfast here of croissants, sweets, cakes, pies, even pizza. But you don't find the classic traditional egg breakfast that we're used to in America. And frankly, I think America crushed it on that. That was a good invention. We like a savory breakfast. Although I'm quite okay with even if it being a Roman slice of pizza, like those square pizzas.
We just had a whole pizza yesterday, so I have to have something different.
Yeah, she needs something more than that. I could just do pizza every day of my life, pizza and pasta, but that's my 50% Italian genetics speaking. So we're off to that. I'm gonna show you a little bit of our walk though here through Bologna. Now consider this, we are in the student district, which I don't think is actually that nice. And I'll show you why. If it's on the street and it's on a wall, I'm not calling it art, I'm calling it graffiti. So I'll show you the truth as we walk there to our space. You have about 12 minutes here. Let's get you the reality of this place. So you're seeing like a lot of cages, right? A lot of cages. A lot of stuff about stopping the war. This is kind of common for a lot of places. Yeah, graffiti doesn't stop wars. Okay, so these are the nice version of the porticos we're under right now, and the street's wider. A lot of the time that we've been here walking, we felt like very claustrophobic. Very much like you can't breathe, you can't get sunlight on your skin because you're being blocked from all the porticos. These ones are fine because notice the height is very high. Flip it around. It's very high. You have a lot of distance. And you have a big enough street that it makes sense and it's okay. I don't mind it under this circumstance, but even still, look at all this graffiti here. Even in this like nicer portico, it's still like that.
Mind you, these are UNESCO heritage protected porticos.
Yeah, it's like where else in the world can you graffiti a UNESCO World Heritage Site and live to tell the tale? Yes, this is it. Wonderful. Grazie. Thank you. Something I want to point out that's kind of funny too is, look at this. Imagine eating that in the morning. That's huge. Like, looks amazing, but Jesus. That's a whole lot of croissant. All right, coffee's delicious. We're happy it's bio. And something else, if you look carefully, where is it? There. 0 kilometer. 0 kilometer is that everything is coming within, probably more closely to 10 kilometers within a small region. So 0 kilometer concept is eat local, eat foods that grow in your region. They're fresher, there's less stress on the environment and nature because you don't have to transport it, and you're getting healthier food. It's the best way to be. You work with also local suppliers instead of giant Costco's or large corporations like Cisco, and you only deal with local farmers. So that's the movement here, and that's one of the reasons why we chose this spot as well. Is it good? Whoa! Don't fall through the cracks of the double bed. Wow. It's a nice tasting salmon. Look, this is a beautiful road, and this whole street we came down was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my heavens, trees. I forgot what a tree looks like. What kind of sick youth would do this? A tree. Just like seeing a nice statue and leaves falling. Ah, this is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. Okay, follow me.
Where are you from?
Oh, okay, buddy. Oh yeah, it looks good. It looks super authentic. I could tell from the window. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Don't tell me this fresh pizza's coming out. They look good. Oh man, okay, I'll see that when that comes out. Oh man, that one looks good. There's that fresh one. Oh my god. But it's not red sauce. I really wanted red sauce. Beautiful. So I got the piece with the Parmigiana, the eggplant on it. This feels perfect for what I wanted, although some of the other ones looked amazing. You know, stick to what you know is good, and I love my red sauce pizzas. Here's another aspect to all this. So right here, it's showing good ingredients, of course. That's the secret though. The fermentation for 72 hours. Anything above that 70-hour mark seems to be where it gets really good. Hand prepared, bake in the oven, and it's more of a pan-fried method. You can see as well the way they're coming out. There's actually that lip on it. It's not that flat pizza pan. And then they're explaining, it's delicious, eat it, enjoy. You can see they're making some fresh ones right here. Looks good. As you can see, it probably will be good. Let's test it. Okay. Buonissimo. It's really nice. The Parmesan comes through beautifully and bright. The eggplant's almost undetectable that it's even eggplant. It just has a nice texture to it. We found with the eggplant here, it's always well done.
They really do it well, yeah.
Yeah, it's very bright. All the pizzas feel as though you added citrus or lemon to like pop it. It's been sweetened or something. It's incredible. This is why Roman pizza destroys Neapolitan pizza, in my opinion. Napoli's pizza, because it's crunchy on the bottom. It's got that crunch to it from the oils of it sitting in the pan. And it's not just chewy, pulley pizza that you have to fold over. I hate that. I love these crunchy, beautiful pizzas. I love all the fresh ingredients they put on top. Like you could see from all those pizzas in there were so many different options. Squash blossom, you had zucchini, you had different versions of cheese. A lot of them didn't even have meat, I noticed in that spot.
Yeah.
Not all of them had mortadellas and all these pork derivatives. You can see from a place like this, you can go here almost every afternoon for lunch and get a completely different experience for your pizza. It doesn't have to be the same one every time. And you only have to commit to a slice. And guess what the price was? The price? $2.50. $2.50. That's in euros. So American, that's $2.75. In Canadian, it's like $3.10. That's epic. Now, like a pizza here is actually the price of fast food, but it's done with high quality, where you saw the 72 hours handmade. It's priced like fast food, but it's not fast food. It's actually done with integrity, artisan, fermentation, proper techniques that have been used for thousands of years. It's so amazing. That's something I love Italy for. The street pizza you can get anywhere. Here's something unique we continuously see while we're here in Bologna. We keep finding these burger places that have these crazy colored looking buns. Like this one's a purple bun, this another a rose bun, this one's the purple hummus, this one's jungle spirulina. It's very funny to see like all the different bun colors. I've never seen that anywhere else. It's called flour burger. All these gifts that traveling gives you to get new perspectives and new ideas, and you could see if you brought some of those back to where you're from, you could crush it with a business. If you see something does really well, you just replicate and duplicate it where you live, and you have the edge that no one else has seen. Let's say we were gonna move to Italy and we're gonna move to Bologna. Well, what we've already seen working here is having a space near the college area with eggs. Mind-blowing. Something that's taken for granted in the US is so popular here. People love having the savory breakfast. The place is packed. Okay, and it's bio, it's organic, and it's 0 kilometers. Crushing it. So what does that tell you? Well, if you did the same thing in some other area of town, it's probably gonna do pretty well. So paying attention to what works in one area is an easy business method to thrive in another area. Just keep that in mind. Colored buns. Maybe coming to a town near you, seen here first in Bologna.
I like your bars and windows. Like making decorative instead of...
Yeah, not like I'm in jail. Yeah, I don't want to be in a jail cell. Sure. Yeah, there's coffee right here. Look, they also have natural wine and food lovers.
That's where we're going.
Yep. After you. Ciao. It's nice. Okay, let's get some coffee. I'm sitting back here? Oh, look at this. What? Really cool spot. And we're going to be getting some handmade ceramic mugs too, I saw at the front, which is a good sign. How do you find these places? You picked that out, you saw that. It was intuitive.
That's how I see it. The building next to it was great. I was like, oh, this feels right. And then there it was.
For me, it's going to be whichever one of these is a darker espresso. Brazil or Brazil? Ooh, artsy. So I was advised just now to
Stop using so much sugar.
first just try it the way it is with none of the beautiful sugars and see if you like it, because it's a little sweeter than the average. So let's try this. You know what? It's one of those things.
He's put the sugar in right now.
No, I'm actually not going to. No, I'm not going to. Like, it hurts you a little bit as you're trying it. You're not meant to be like, yum, candy, the croissant in the morning. It's not meant to be that. Once in a while, something like this I think is really nice. Just like, once in a while, you like going camping. You don't want to live like you're camping. You don't want to be out without water, going to the bathroom naturally. You have to go out by a tree. But there's some benefits to going camping. You get to be outside in nature, hear the animals, be under the moonlight. Well, your back kind of hurts in the morning and you think, ouch, ouch. I would like just a cozy Tempur-Pedic mattress that's organic, and I want my coffee maker, I just click the button, and I want freshly squeezed orange juice. I like all that stuff. But every so often in your life, you want to push it and do camping. This is camping. This isn't my daily coffee, it's just camping. But once in a while, I'll go camping.
Try this one. It tastes like it.
Yeah, this is like, I'm at home, I wake up, Tempur-Pedic mattress, fresh orange juice in the morning, click my button, my Americano's made, I get on the Wi-Fi. This is what this one is.
I like drip coffee, that's why.
Yeah, daily life. But once in a while, and especially when I'm asked to do it, I'm gonna do it and try it. I shall obey for this one. Once more, I'll point it out to you. Beautiful building equals beautiful place.
It's a law of attraction concept. Beauty attracts beauty. Non-beauty attracts non-beauty, typically, most of the time.
Yeah,
So it's
look,
a resonance thing.
Look, beauty attracts.
Like attracts like.
Like attracts like. Love the gigantic lights. Oh man. Now this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Right? Like, that's crazy. This is one of the nicest walkways yet, actually, I would even vote. Hello. Ciao.
Like so happy to be here.
Oh yeah, there we go. Chestnuts. We're big fanatics of using chestnut flour. Let's try one of these chestnuts.
Get one. You see how the bag has a little thing to throw it away? The
What?
shell? It's for the shell.
Well designed. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh.
Actually tastes like potatoes.
Do they?
Yeah.
Smells amazing. Like the smell is awesome. The fire, the smoke.
Yeah.
Look how much it looks like a brain, doesn't it?
I know, it really does.
And what do you know? Doctor signatures. Let's take one guess what this is good for. Oh!
Or it looks like something else too.
Yeah, probably good for that too.
Like a potato. Actually, a Japanese sweet potato is what it tastes like. Doesn't it? Like exact. These are my French fries.
Isn't that amazing? This is the fast food, guys. Feels like it's filled with such good oils too. Natural oils. Look how fast her hands work on that. I've never seen anything like it. I could never do that. I'd be punching it like a monkey, like a baboon. Ooh, some of them are really crunchy. It's like the fire got into it, the smoke got in. We'll get one more and then we'll keep the walk going because we're right around the corner here from Neptune, my Aquarius god. Oh, wow. Wait. Turn it. I want them to see the inside, how nice that looks. Looks like white matter from the brain. That was one of the best ones yet right there. Here we go. Those are the two towers over there. One is like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. What? Yep, that's them. We're in the square now, and this particular statue is one of the most crazy statues ever. This is the statue of Neptune right here. And we're gonna get up close and you're gonna understand why. But before we do, there's something you should know. The Pope had an artist commissioned to make this beautiful statue here in the square of Bologna. It was to be of Neptune.
Yeah, but he was a little too naked or something. It was a little too racy.
It was a little racy for, you know, the Pope being all Catholic, and, you know, you want it to be family friendly, and this statue is certainly not family friendly.
Yeah, but even this one was redone, and then the guy, I guess, the artist, to get revenge on the Pope for making him redo it. If you stand at a certain angle, apparently it looks like he's well endowed.
Let's see if we can find the angle of that. Okay. You guys are seeing where the water is coming from, right? Like, talk about some fertility. Some fresh spring water. We'll grab some of this in a second. Another part of the story here is what I'm doing is I'm going counterclockwise around the Neptune. And the reason why that is important and valuable is counterclockwise the way it all spins, so they say, if it spins like that. But the part that's interesting with that is university students before big tests. What? You found it? Okay, I'll come back to that story. Oh my God, you're right. This is the angle. This is what he did to spite the Pope and say, oh yeah, you're gonna make me redo it? Okay, I'm gonna make it even more racy. Yeah, this is the angle where it's like, whoa, with his hand. If you can see what I'm seeing, right? That's something else, man. The Aquarian in me celebrates that type of activity, saying, oh yeah? You wanna make me redo this beautiful masterpiece? Oh God, that gets me excited. Back to the story. I'm moving counterclockwise around the statue. University students here at the University of Bologna, which I might add is the oldest university in Western history. It's the oldest, from like 1088, okay? The 11th century. They would all, before a big test, walk counterclockwise around Neptune twice, not once, twice. And that was their heritage, good luck charm to be able to get good results on their tests. So I find that to be a very fascinating concept. And something that is great too, because it's going counterclockwise. And you know the counterclockwise energy is the best. So we're gonna go around it twice, and then dip a little water and put it to our forehead. There was once. Here's twice. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Bologna's got my vote on that one. Our end destination here is that building right there. Every good city and town has to have a trolley or a mini train. It's just a requirement. Run, piggy. Okay, Bologna is really making up ground here. I mean, if you go through any area of a city where there's graffiti, you just learn to hate it.
Like that was
It was a
more
lot.
than I've ever seen in a place.
Yeah. And of course, where's it near? The university.
Yeah. The oldest university in Europe.
And that's how people are going to treat it?
Yeah, it's just winning. We have the most opinions about the universe I've ever seen online.
I know, right? Wow, that looks amazing. Someone just walk into the door? I think someone just walked into the door and we just caught it on camera. Hope they're okay. It's not like a hard hit. Things fell off doors. Oh. Beautiful shop. We got the lemon and the almond milk, so that way she can eat it too. And it's a really cool shop. Love the colors, love the designs. Yeah, that's awesome. Perfecto. The almond's insane. So is the lemon. It's actually really good for a sherbet. Sorbet. Sherbet. Okay, good news. Our gate exists. People are going in. You can see there's armed guards there because there's a very impactful painting that some people say is one of the most offensive paintings in the world. People go in there with death threats and bomb threats trying to get into this church to get a hold of that painting and burn it down. So that's why there's guards there. This was the part of the church that I'm the most excited for. This is where they measure the meridian line of the sunlight coming through in order to have a calendar date for different points in equinox. And here it is right here, something I've seen for years in different videos, understanding how the timekeeping schedule works in the world. And here it is. So up there, you'll see there's a sun and there's a little tiny flicker of light that comes down, and they measure it on this line. Meridian line. And over the course of the year, this line of light will follow this all the way down through. Look at that. Because it's the point of Cancer. It's the crowd. Gemini, Leo. Scorpio. Not sure what that one is. Oh, Taurus. Keeps going down the line. So all the different points found the famous art. Here it is. You can see he's eating one half of Muhammad, and then the other half is coming down the bottom. That's wild. For a closer view, the fresco shows a large, grotesque figure of Satan at the center, devouring sinners, with Muhammad depicted naked and suffering, his body cut in half, symbolizing religious schism. This imagery stems from Dante's narrative, where Muhammad is punished for dividing religious unity. The scene is part of a larger depiction of hell filled with vivid and horrific punishments, meant to evoke fear and reinforce Christian teachings of the time. Created in the early Renaissance, the fresco reflects a medieval Christian worldview, where non-Christian figures, particularly those seen as challengers to the faith, were often depicted in hell. The depiction is considered blasphemous by many in the Muslim community, and maybe rightfully so, leading to significant tension. The fresco has been a target of extremist threats, including, in 2002, Italian authorities uncovered an al-Qaeda-linked plot to bomb the Basilica to destroy the fresco. In 2006, another attack was thwarted. And in 2014, a Moroccan aligned with ISIS was stopped before carrying out the attack. These incidents have led to the heightened security with armed guards, as you've seen at the front when we walked in, and bag checks at the Basilica's entrance. The fresco is now in a restricted area, viewable only from at a distance. Unlike some artworks removed or censored, an example, the Confederate statues in the United States, the fresco remains untouched, fueling arguments about free expression versus respect. Muslim groups in Italy have called for its alteration, but the Vatican stance preserves it as a historical artifact. But I'm curious, what do you think? Should the fresco be removed? Is there a matter of religious respect in which we should keep in line and not allow this? Or do we consider it an act of free speech to create art in any way that you desire or express yourself in any way you see fit? I'm curious what you guys think. So leave a comment down below. I try to read as many as I can, and we'll come to a conclusion as a community.